We're actually an umbrella organization under our statewide trade association, the Wisconsin Credit Union League. And our charge as a chapter is to really promote credit unions within our local communities. And we do that in the form of advocacy, volunteerism, leadership development, networking, and community involvement too.
And so that's where we're really focused on pooling all of our resources and our time and our talents and finding organizations in the community that we can give back to.
The Seven Rivers Region chapter has been a partner with CMN for 40 years.
We've always had a connection with CMN. We did candy bar fundraisers, we did the golf outing, we did the hat and mitten drive.
And then organizing the radiothon as well. So getting a team together that represents our chapter. And then I know a lot of our credit unions also have radiothon teams that they do.
It's a really natural connection for us because as credit unions, our philosophy is people helping people.
And, supporting our communities. So knowing that Children's Miracle Network, that all stays within our communities and the supporting our communities, it just aligns so perfectly with what credit unions are all about.
And if we want to make sure the communities we're in thrive, then it's really important that we start with the health and well-being of the children and their families in our community.
And I love when we have the CMN meetings because it just brings home why we're doing it. I think when you first start out, you're like, oh, candy bar for $1. Okay, great. Yeah, it goes to CMN. So what? You just don't realize the impact until you get more and more involved. And then when the families are talking about this $4 gave me a meal, and it was just amazing to hear all the impact that we have on others that you just can't imagine that $1 does.
That just goes to show too, it's not just the credit unions, themselves that are doing this. It's our membership, because the members are the ones that buy the candy bars. They know where those funds for those candy bars are going to.
This community is really interconnected, and I think sometimes you forget how small of a town this kind of is and this region is. In 2023, my niece actually was born at 29 weeks at Gunderson here, and so she was in the NICU for 61 days, and I actually got to see firsthand it all come together. After she was born, I reached out and I was like, you have to get in touch with CMN. They're like, they've already started helping us and educated us on what's available to us. And so I am so grateful. And it really just solidified the need to continue supporting Children's Miracle Network hospitals, because you hear the stories, you see the dollars raised, but until it actually, a loved one of yours actually experiences it, I think it just hits a little bit differently.
First of all, the strength and the resilience that we hear about in those stories is so inspiring. But what has really been impactful for me is the theme that I hear across the board, and that is that Children's Miracle Network and what they're able to do for these families is what gives people the strength to show up every single day when they're going through the most difficult time in their life.
Seeing the stories of those kids and what they have to go through, that really, I think, just pushes you to do more.
So every year when we meet our chapter board meets to talk about budget and strategic planning, the question isn't a matter of if we're going to help CMN this year, it's a matter of how we can help them more.
And we got to keep it going because it's really impacting these families.
This award, it means a lot to us. We certainly don't contribute and partner with CMN for recognition. It's just built into our mission of both the Seven Rivers chapter and our credit unions individually as well. So it was a pleasant surprise, but felt like a big hug from all the work that we've put in over the last 40 years to our partnership with CMN.